Hello there, Kansas City. Stephen St. John here with the latest episode of Hot Mic with SSJ. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Patrick Carter, KCFarmersAgent.com. Patrick Carter. Is that the right website? I think I said it right. Fuck, I can't remember. It's been a while.
Google it.
KCFarmersAgent.com. Google Patrick Carter, and you can see his smiling face. He is local. He is here to help you complete your insurance picture. I've told you, you don't want someone on a 1-800 number that doesn't give a shit about you, doesn't know anything about Kansas City. You want local, and you want Patrick Carter with Farmers Insurance. He's a wonderful sponsor of this podcast. Also, KC Grilling Company. KC Grilling Company is fantastic if you are looking to get some rubs and seasonings, barbecue sauces, if you're looking for some injections and marinades. I should have went there for my back injections. Maybe that would have been a little bit less painful. Grills and smokers, outdoor kitchens. Go to kcgrillingco.com. And, of course, they still have Nate Bucatey's favorite, that bologna chub. You can go in there. Just ask to hold it and see what it feels like. And finally, CBD American Shaman. Go to cbdamericanshaman.com. They've got great products. Got a buzz over the holidays a few times from CBD American Shaman. Just wonderful. And if you are in pain, if you're dealing with pain, if you need relief, go to cbdamericanshaman.com.
Where do you go for a release?
Yeah, if you go for a release, then you can go to cbdamericanshaman.com. I have a couple of my buddies in here, Todd Lebo and Nate Bucatey, and we're just going to basically shoot the shit for a little bit here. We're all back in here. We've all been off doing different things in the holidays. I took a lengthy hiatus to try to get my mind right and my body right. Neither are right. Neither worked, but it's better than it was.
What do you mean we've all been gone? I've been here every fucking
Well, you've
day.
been gone from my life.
Okay.
You know, out of sight, out of mind for me, motherfucker. And so here's the deal.
I actually did take a day.
I am
took the 23rd off.
You deserve it.
I had a day.
I am very, very sore today because yesterday, if people have been wondering how I've been recovering from back surgery, yesterday was my first official day of physical therapy with my good friends from Select Physical Therapy and my
To give you the business.
Yeah, Chris, who stretched me in ways that I've not been stretched. You know, remember, I hurt my back August 1st.
Yes.
The surgery was October 10th. And so it's been 5 months where I just haven't done nothing. Atrophy has set in. I've gained weight. I've been depressed. All of these things have compounded. I just started driving. I like how I said I've been depressed, and Lebo got a good fucking chuckle out of that.
I was
like, I've been depressed.
I was going to say,
Right.
You don't look like you've gained weight.
Oh, I do. Trust me. I was looking at myself in the mirror this morning naked. It's like, God, what the fuck? I really did. I go, what the fuck?
What have I done?
What did it go? This is 50? Fuck. Looks like it's about 250. So, and so really, I just like, this is, you know.
You're on the road with PT, though. You're getting Did you get your car started?
Yes. We're good right now,
Good.
we think. And so, speaking of car, I just started driving again 2 weeks ago. I followed all the instructions.
Now you've got yourself a nice path to work that requires less head turning.
Right. Well, yes. I've decided now I'm just going 152, 435, 435 because there's less of the track.
You want to look over his left shoulder at cars.
Try to minimize.
Just give me the straight roads.
I'm trying to minimize twisting. And so.
Can't take that blind spot.
Yeah. And so, look, I'm real sore, but they've stretched me in ways that I didn't know I could still stretch. So I'm going to get there.
That's just pain leaving your body.
Yeah. That's the first step.
Or weakness leaving your body. That's
That'd
what
be
pain is.
released,
Weakness leaving your body.
So I don't know. I'm going to get through this, but it's good to be back here.
It's good to have everyone back.
A full roster, huh?
Yeah, everyone's back. We're looking at faces. We've had a lot of holiday breaks and things like that. And, you know, we've seen everyone a day or two here or there, but this week everyone's kind of backing around. It's fun.
First fun question. What was the best thing that you got as a present for Christmas, Nate Bucatey? Favorite Christmas
Well,
present?
I mean, if it's just straight up present, I was going to say something cheesy like,
No.
oh, my family.
Favorite, material item.
My wife gave me a pair of University Blue Retro Jordans. They're the ones they.
How much do those cost?
He's a sneakerhead.
She told me I don't want to know.
$500.
I don't know.
You don't look up the
you
finances.
Wouldn't be
fucking know.
surprised. Probably somewhere between $300 and $500.
Like, I have no
But
idea
they're
how
real,
much
right?
Yeah,
They're not
I mean,
some fake ones.
I'm not going to
Maybe.
sit here and claim I can sniff out the fake ones.
I mean, these in Chinatown and
Chicago. let's be honest. The ones that are real, how much did those cost to make?
not much.
$5.
I watch Facebook
maybe?
Reels a lot, and
Yeah.
sometimes I don't know why it sends me to these sneaker shows, or and and these
Because you know Nate.
guys will take their shoes to get them appraised, and they'll look like
No, that's
these
not
aren't real. And these motherfuckers are so. I paid $350.
Dude, here's
I love
the
those
thing.
are my favorite when
Yeah.
they get disappointed.
What-
Like,
what
how much are they worth?
Yeah.
About $25.
Yeah,
But I like 'em.
That's the thing to me, like that. What is worth it? It's all like I got the buddies of mine that are into the bourbon collection stuff now. Well, that bottle's $1,000 right there, but it didn't cost that much to make that bourbon, and that bourbon doesn't taste that much better than another bourbon.
That's
It's
why
just-
you generally just
that
throw
is-
bourbons down on the ground.
That no, I just smash them if they're other people's.
Right.
But you got your sneakers.
It's what it means to you,
right.
And there's people that will collect
you
Jordans
ask
and
for
then put them in a
these, or
closet.
did
It's a
she
high
just
dollar
know you
item.
liked them?
So
that's
look,
the beauty of the gift.
I had one pair of Jordans as a kid. My dad got me
One more than a lot of kids
right,
had.
and that makes me. I
never had none.
I was a spoiled kid at St. Peter's Cathedral because I had those Jordans.
Private school kid.
And uppity St. Peter's Cathedral on 14th Street in KCK.
You little bitch.
I'm pretty sure that's what some of the kids in school called me. Oh, look at a little rich kid, got the Jordans on.
Yeah, how's that lake living?
I
Lake
always,
life.
I always feel bad because I always sit here with you guys, and you're both fancy private school guys,
Right.
and I'm just this kid from Independence.
Yeah, that's right.
trying to
He
make
lives
it.
in Lee Summit now in your gated community, but anyways,
We don't have
but
a
I
gate.
always there was a lot of Jordans that came out that I always kind of thought I would love to have, but my dad was like, "I'm never again paying for those goddamn shoes," and so I started buying a few of them when they got re-released before this whole thing went crazy,
Right.
And then when we started having kids. And the expense got even bigger
started
and
saying, "I'm
bigger.
not
I
buying
was like,
these."
I'm not buying these shoes anymore. And so every once in a while, this is how amazing my wife is. She buys them for me because she knows I'm not going to buy them for myself. So I get them. So she got them for me for Christmas. That's very nice.
That's beautiful.
Very
I had a
nice.
couple of pairs of Jordans when I was a kid, and I'm gonna tell you, my dad did not pay for them, and they were not authentic. And one time we went to Chicago to visit some family, and then we went down to Chicago. We went downtown. It might have been on Rush Street or whatever, but he went to where I found out where he got these.
Oh, yeah.
Right, and then upon closer examination, like the logo. It wasn't quite exactly.
He was
like
dunking a football.
The leg spread wasn't.
jump man
there's
was a
there's
little
some
off.
very
Slightly.
tiny intricacies, and they came apart real easy.
Well, you're
And I
done.
but
They
I'll
look
tell you
good.
something. You don't
They
fucking
won.
question,
No.
because in his mind, even though he paid maybe like $15 or just whatever, just, I'll take those. He's given me Jordans.
Yes.
Right, and so you don't.
That's
say,
all you need to know.
Dad, I don't think these are leather. Like,
No, shut
I'll
your mouth.
give you some fucking leather. Like, whoa. And so,
good.
so yeah.
That's
so,
nice.
But that's
I
fine.
like
What-
the fact. I like just to say this real quick. What I do like is, as a guy who never wanted to wear fancy dress-up clothes, I like the fact that now
You can wear this
fancy sneakers
Yeah.
go with suits and tuxedos and things like
way
that. You
better.
can wear those. I
Way
like
better.
that.
Way better.
I've tried to make that part of my
Yeah.
part of the plan since I first started this.
Trendy
You
deal.
were you were way ahead of the curve.
yeah,
on
way
that.
the fuck ahead of the curve.
You didn't need other people to
What
make
was
it
your-
okay.
What was your favorite present you got?
I didn't ask for much, but I got everything I asked for, and I wouldn't say one's better than another, but I did get I'm on a dental journey, okay?
Okay.
Because I hadn't been to the dentist in a while, and then I had a filling come out after I went to the dentist. My wife works at a dentist office. They do great work, and she said, you need to go to the dentist. It's good for you. And so now I got myself.
Little did you know you were starting a journey.
I need to be healthier with my teeth. I brush my teeth twice a day with the Sonic Care toothbrush. It's with a billion pulses or whatever. But I got a nice water flosser, I guess it's called. It's not a Waterpik brand. It's a different brand. It's an expensive one.
you only use it in your mouth.
Only in my mouth. I got a very nice from my daughter, an instant read thermometer. For cooking
I
meats
didn't
and
fucking
things
ask
like
for
that.
everything you got. I asked for their favorite thing.
Yeah, one
Now
thing,
you're
man.
reading
No,
that fucking
that's
list.
why.
A water
Hey, what else?
flosser? That was the best present you got?
No, but I only asked for a couple of things, and I got sometimes, like, I'll tell this story. My family, what we do is we just draw names because we're grown up people. Whatever, you just
Is
draw.
that a
names.
white elephant?
Yeah, no, they're real presents. It's like a $50 thing, and you give everyone what you want. So about 3 years ago, we don't. When we draw names, I can't draw my wife's name because I'm going to buy her and my kids presents. But I need to get my dad or my mom or my brother-in-law or my sister-in-law. I need to get them.
Somebody outside of your house.
So then we need to redraw sometimes. So like 4 years ago, we're sitting there on Christmas morning. They pass all the presents out. Who doesn't have a present? This fucking guy.
Oh,
nobody drew your name.
We did a redraw, and there was
clerical error.
So I got nothing. My wife got 2 presents.
Yeah.
Same thing. She got 2 of them.
Was she in charge of the draw, by the way?
We're pretty sure it was my dad fucked up. But so, we don't need a lot of things. If I want something, I go buy things. But then when you send, sometimes you send something out and you don't get what you asked for. And I got what I asked for. And then I got a new drill and impact driver from my wife. So, I did make a big change. I went from DeWalt to Milwaukee.
Did you say you drilled your wife?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Right.
Her birthday is Saturday. So.
I'm trying to think what.
Anyway, so I got these were not crazy big things, but I actually from a few years ago getting nothing on Christmas morning, I got
you got everything you wanted. That was the best present that you got.
And I did get to be with our family, and we have this tradition at my mom and dad's house where we do a different culture. We have a dinner. We've had, we don't just do turkey and ham. Here's a country. We're doing this year, and this year we did Ukrainian food. And it was actually very good.
What'd you
Give us
have?
an example of that.
Yeah.
Well, they do like chicken Kiev, which is actually kind of Russian too, but it's kind of their thing. So we had that. We had pierogies,
dicey,
which it's like Polish people.
We had pierogies. Yeah, we had pierogies
We
in
had
my house.
pierogies.
What else?
We had
Somebody gwumki.
didn't have gwunky. What is that? Maybe it might have gwunky, but it was called something different.
Gwumki is like it's beef and potato wrapped in a cabbage leaf, kind of.
No, we did. Yes,
That's
we
good.
had a cabbage roll things in it.
Delicious. Yeah,
I don't know if
cabbage
we
roll,
call them gwunky or whatever. And then we had like some potato pancakes, and we had like a big pot of braised something that you put over. And so it was very good. So we did that, and it's always fun to hang around with the family and friends on Christmas and eat something that you normally wouldn't eat. It's all very good, very very, as they call it, comfort food. A lot of starch in there too.
Very hearty food. Yeah, a lot of starch.
A lot of starches. I will say this: there was a dessert. It was something called some sort of it was called pudding, and the texture of it was just horrific.
Is it possible that you guys
Like
just
what?
didn't make it right?
My brother made it. He followed the instructions. He could have made. I guess he thinks he could have done the rice a little bit longer or whatever. But it somehow tasted good. But boy, it was weird looking.
What would you compare the
I don't
texture
even
to?
know. The texture was like
Like a paste?
no. There was like
Like
bits.
a bodily fluid?
No, it had little bits of stuff in it. Like there was this rice in there that wasn't all the way cooked. It looked a little bit like a bird seed. But it tasted good.
Well, that's all that
And
matters,
he was
right?
a little
Like
embarrassed.
a cream of wheat?
I said, and I had gone and I was cleaning up some dishes, and I came in and some people had already tasted it. And my son goes, "Taste that! Like this is going to be awful." And I tasted it, and I'm like, "That is an interesting texture." But somehow
Was it
I
figgy pudding?
just keep chewing it. It was some sort of a Ukrainian rice pudding thing. It was weird, but it was great. We had a wonderful holiday. Did you get a fine present?
I tell these kids, I tell everyone, don't buy nothing.
Don't buy me nothing.
Because it's coming straight out of my fucking
I'm
pocket.
buying it anyway.
And
right?
you guys know I'm known to, I buy just whatever.
Right.
Like there's a nice
Credit
Peaky
card bill
Blinders
shows
set.
you
That's
that.
right.
Yes.
I ram that shit up to the roof. But they got a few nice presents. One that I like that takes thought, and that really shows that they tell what I need. They gave
Off-brand
me
Jordans. They go to Chicago and buy some of the old school.
my wife and the kids got me like a tray that you put your keys, your wallet,
You don't lose your shit.
phone, and everything. Because
Your little ditties.
That's my OCD. I'm always like, okay, I got my glasses, I got my ring, I got my chain, I got my watch, I got my phone, I got my keys. Where's everything at? And so, Mr. OCD, then I put it all in there.
Yeah.
And then now it's up to me to put it in there. But it's very nice, like handsome.
Now you've got a spot.
Leather bound. It's very nice. Put that on my desk. So I'll put everything in there. So I like that. And then the other experience that I had that I'd like to share, because I have been, I've made fun of people in the past for something, and now I feel bad. Okay, I always hear people talk about fucking Lululemon. Lululemon this.
You got some comfortable
Lululemon
pants on
that.
right now, buddy?
No, not me. So I'll tell you the story. So Lululemon is a big deal, right?
Yep.
And we've avoided Lululemon because, first of all, I've had boys, and I'm not going to, Susan.
They make tremendous men's clothing, by the way.
Right. But I've tried to avoid this
Yeah.
at all costs because I didn't know exactly how expensive this shit was, but it's fucking expensive,
Yes.
right? And so then,
That's why I buy it.
and Susan's not very materialistic. Julia's not either. But Selena, I love you, is super materialistic. She's into
Labels.
She wants these fucking name brands
Yeah.
and labels. But anyway, she wanted some Lululemon leggings, and she got some.
Did you guys buy these?
She
Or
already had
Steve
them.
get
No.
them from.
No,
Little
right?
bit of logo.
I fucking wish.
This is woo-woo
But
women.
she had got some before, and she loved them.
Lululemon.
And she's trying to tell me these are so comfortable. I love them. Could I please have another pair for Christmas? I said we can work that out. And then I saw how much they were. Like fuck, what the fuck.
Yeah.
And so I didn't get a chance to go to Lululemon, and I told her like a week after Christmas, hey, we're gonna go, and because I want you to pick out the color you want, get the size, everything else. And so we come out here to get my check during Christmas break. I didn't know there was a Lululemon store out
It's
here.
right there, yeah.
And
Well,
so
they
we're
know.
gonna go back down to the plaza. And Susan goes, okay, let me, because Susan's driving me around because I like to be driven around now. And she puts in how far is Lululemon, how long is it going to
2
take?
miles.
And there's one right down here. I go,
yeah.
shit. And so we go down there and we park, and there was a fucking line out the door about 25 deep. And I guess they were having some big sale
after
there, right?
after Christmas sale. Or
And
something.
so normally I'm like, fuck that line. But I know I've got to get Lululemon anyway.
Might as well.
And so I said, we're getting in this fucking line. Let's go, and we're going to wait this out. So we get in this line and wait it out. And she got a couple of things, and Susan got a couple of things. And I'm looking, I go, oh, fuck, even on sale, this is fucking unbelievable.
Financially
Holy
crippling.
shit.
Yeah.
What have I got but they're both so happy. Are you sure I can get 2 things? And I go, yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
And
he's
so
got
then
a
I
check
go,
in his hand.
I go, you know what? Fuck it. You only go through this fucking ride we call life once. Let me go look at the men's section, okay? There's a pair of pants that kind of fit me up. I didn't love them. So I'm looking around, and then there's a 5-pack of underwear.
Oh,
This
boy.
Lululemon underwear. And I like the colors. There's a pink. There's almost
them
like
on
Easter
right
egg
now?
colors. You don't need to worry about that. And so it's a 5-pack, and it's normally, sounds so terrible. No, it's like $119 for 5 pairs of underwear, and they're on sale for $79.
Oh, yeah.
Bargain.
That's a
I
great deal.
said, you know what? I'm gonna fucking treat myself, and I get these XXL Lululemon underwear. I don't give a shit. I was feeling it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we get in the car, I go, I just fucking spent $80 on 5 pairs of underwear. I got caught
you
up
did.
in the moment.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking this is a good deal.
How do they feel
So
You're going to wear those things all the time, man.
I go home.
when he wears
And
underwear?
I'm skeptical, right? I'm skeptical about this. And I'm just all I can be is honest. I put these fucking underwear on, and my balls have never been cupped so well. Everything
Yes.
it's like I put my privates in a cloud, and it felt supported. 'Cause I got a lot of I'm not. Listen, I'm not built
Dip
like
your
a
balls in
mannequin.
cotton
This is not a model's body here. So, and I put these, and I'm feeling. I felt like from the waist down, like 10 years younger. I'm moving around, and
Everything's
normally,
buoyant now, you know?
And then we go just to watch Richie play at Arcus Casino, and the whole time I can't believe how supportive these are.
You love them.
I can't believe this
Yeah.
feels so good.
But they're supportive and not
This feel-
restrictive.
No,
Yeah.
it feels great. They're thin, almost feels like you got nothing
Air.
on.
Yeah.
But it's breathable. All
How'd
these
they
things.
do it?
I don't fucking know.
It's magic.
And so now I'm afraid, like
That you're in it.
This fucking Lululemon was worth it, and it was so everything was. So you have Lululemon stuff.
I got some Lululemon pants
when
on
I-
right now, and I'm going to be honest with you, man. They're incredible.
but
you
I
know?
would hear people like, "Oh, you're so full of shit. They ain't that comfortable." It's fucking underwear.
Well, I got friends who swear by them.
but I mean, like
They treat themselves. They go get the shorts that
Like-
are very comfortable and everything.
Like you would never. You're looking at me like you dummy. You spent $80 on
no,
5 pairs of
I
underwear.
have expensive underwear
But
sometimes.
no, but then I just.
I do like
You know,
the
the thing
Duluth
is-
trading underwear, which is more expensive than it should be, but it's
But
quality.
let me.
I've
I've
gotten
never-
away from cotton on the underwear because it's been 10 years since I went on our backpacking trip.
Yeah.
And they said, do not wear cotton underwear. You will chafe your business
Let
to
me
hell.
tell you,
And
no
so I have
chafing.
I have been off any chafing underwear Because I used to wear like cotton boxer briefs, and I'm out of that. I wear like whatever they're made out of.
There's no chafing. There's support. It's like a hand came down from the heavens and said, "I will hold you." Whatever
when you get over 50, you got to hold them more.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You know, be old balls over there.
See, here's the thing.
Now I went from, I can't believe I fucking bought these things. I'm telling
Where have I been doing
I should have bought 2 5-packs of these wonderful ball huggers.
Can I explain to you what's happening here, though? Is you talked about the term superficial earlier. When you're younger in life, sometimes you care about what's on the outside. You want to wear Lululemon so that everybody can see that you're wearing Lululemon. So I used to think, why would I spend all that money on underwear and socks when nobody sees your underwear and socks? But then as you get older, you realize that's exactly what you want to be spending your money on, because it's not about what people see, it's what you feel. And you're feeling those socks and underwear every day.
Maybe everyone's going to see that underwear.
Well, maybe if they play their cards
right.
But
I was telling everyone, and to the point where Sue was like, stop telling people
what you're wearing.
what you're wearing. Nobody cares.
I love these.
You know, like I always see Richie goes, Richie, I'm wearing these Lululemon underwear, and he's don't tell me.
He didn't say, "Hey, Dad, tell me about your balls. Are they being cupped nicely right now?"
I feel great right now.
You need to next time. I remember, God, maybe a couple of years ago. You need to ask Stan Weber next time. He's got some Lululemon pants that he didn't buy.
Right.
His wife bought them for him. I'm like, all of a sudden he looked different. Like, what you got some new shit on or something? He has some like Nate Buchanan.
It puts a pep in your step.
Yes,
it does.
And it's not something he'd buy on his own. And I think my buddy
did he like them though?
He loved them.
Yeah,
now I'm thinking, is this
comfortable?
So then will I feel like this if I got a shirt on?
You might.
If I put a whole fucking outfit of Lululemon, am I just walking around all of a sudden now I'm a guy that smiles and I'm happy?
Could be.
Is this what I've been doing? I'm wearing these clothes that make me fucking
And
mad?
man, rich people got it good. You know, rich people got it
these
good.
rich
They can
people
buy that
love it.
stuff whenever they want.
If
I only get Lululemon
your back may not have gotten hurt.
I only get Lululemon when somebody gives
Your
me a
back
gift
may
card.
not have gotten hurt.
Well,
maybe.
no, that's not true.
But I have better posture.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, everything.
Standing
You
up
walk
like
a little
your nuts
taller.
feel good.
Yeah, and there's like pink, there's like a green, there's colors I wouldn't wear, pastels.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they were on sale. The man colors
right.
are gone.
But so what? If they feel
Man
good,
colors.
so I'm going to go back.
You wait for the sale.
That's right.
Yeah, I just I need to know when the sales are.
You got it.
and
You're
else.
probably on the mailing list now.
And they give you a good bag that's reusable to
tote your stuff around with.
I always feel bad about getting those bags though, because it's like, man, am I going to keep all these bags? I buy so much Lululemon.
Yeah.
I got bags everywhere. I'm kidding. I don't. But you know, it's like
I
it
bought
seems
my
a little
wife
wasteful, doesn't
something
it?
for her birthday, and it came in a very nice bag. I just went and got it yesterday or the day before. I'm not going to say what it is because, well, she's probably not watching.
What is
Mike, but it's from one of these stores over here, like you're talking about.
What'd you get her?
It's a sweater.
Okay.
It came in a really nice bag. I'm like, God damn, this is a nice bag.
Yeah, the bags are
What is this
fucking
bag?
nice.
I'd
My
say
buddy
this
Ruben
bag.
gave me these Biggie Small socks.
Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
Put it with your Lululemons.
Yeah, they're comfortable.
Biggie Smalls. I got I'm sure Truman State's really proud to hear me talking like this. There's a T-shirt I bought at the store up there. That's pretty expensive.
Okay.
I did buy this. This jacket warms me up too much because I had to take it off. It's sweating in here.
Now-
and this was an expensive jacket. I'm like, I would never buy this jacket, but it really was warm when I tried it on.
Is it as warm as that leather jacket I tore off your fucking body in
Which
Denver?
you've never replaced, by the way. That's 15 fucking years.
You've
I
heard
don't know
that.
about that.
It was the biggest snowflakes and nice powdery snow on the ground, and we were out in the streets of Denver, and I fucking sacked this motherfucker and tore
My
his
pocket on my leather jacket.
Must not have been a very good leather jacket.
Yeah, that's right. I saved you. That was not. That wasn't Lululemon. I bet.
That's
Nope,
the last
okay,
leather
now-
jacket I've ever had
Now,
because I was told it was going to get
be
replaced.
serious.
Never
And
had.
I don't know if you actually came up with one, but if not, then come up with one now. Give me one New Year's resolution, something that you are going to try to improve upon, do better, stop doing if it's a bad habit. New year, new me. Something for 2023 that you will make better in your life, Todd.
I have been doing yoga. Okay, I've been doing that
For how long?
almost 3 years. In the pandemic, it started.
Got to get some Lululemon.
Get down on the ground, do a pose.
Yeah.
I could
do
do a
something.
post
Show
for you
some
right
down
now.
dog right now.
But here is what I do it. I've only missed probably 2 days in almost 3 years of doing
Really?
something. But here's the thing: I've gotten really lazy because I say, well, I just have to get this done, and I'll find Yoga by Adrienne is who I do the yoga at home alone. She has all these videos on YouTube. Okay,
I bet she does.
so. And I've got a whole big playlist of them saved. And sometimes, there's the 5-minute morning wake-up yoga. that's not really doing yoga. It's something.
It's better than nothing.
But what I have decided that I'm going to do a better job of not half-assing it. And right now I'm in the middle of her 30-day. She does a 30-day when they drop one per day at the beginning of the year to kind of get people going. And I will always do that one, but then I'll kind of half-ass for a while. I'm going to tell you something. Last 4 fucking days, it's been different kind of yoga. Ain't no half-assing. So I feel better already. So I'm going to continue to not half-ass.
That's good.
That's my deal.
Nate?
Continue to not half-ass.
All right, so this will get serious for a second.
Shit.
Real. I have resolved that I'm going to
Stop watching so much soccer.
There's
More.
something. Yeah, it's that and
commit
porn
himself
both.
to
You know,
soccer.
it's like soccer is kind of porn to me. You know, so it's
Okay.
no.
There's your headline, Ben.
No, yeah, please don't put that on social media, Ben. I'm resolved to seek out therapy. I have never done therapy, like mental therapy. And there's a lot of reasons for it, but the biggest reason is because I have a cousin who is a therapist, and we were talking about the challenges that I am having now that I am parenting a teen for the first time in my life. Mm-hmm. And I realized I don't know what the fuck I'm doing as a parent. I have no idea. I flat out apologized to my oldest son, like, you got to go through all this shit the first time because I've never parented a teenager before.
It doesn't get better the second time or the third or the fourth.
But at least, I guess maybe at least you've gone through it. You
Right.
know, I don't know. I feel that way a little bit. I know and every kid's going to bring their own challenges, but and it's just like, also a reminder that every other parent out there, they don't know what the fuck they're doing either. None of us know what we're doing, and I could use some help. I could use some coaching. I could use some help on myself. I find myself reacting to things that my children do that I'm like, I was supposed to be the grown-up in that situation, and I am not proud of the way I handled this stressful moment. And my cousin told me that one of the best ways to normalize the concept of therapy to your own children is to walk the walk yourself and show that we could all use it, we could all stand to benefit from it. And so that's one of my resolutions. I just think I believe in the concept of therapy. The only time I've ever done anything close to mental therapy is when my parents got divorced. My mom made us go see a family counselor. And I hated that whole process. And honestly, I resented it, and I don't think I got much out of it. I didn't like the person that we saw. So I think that always kind of, I always just kind of had an aversion to it. And so, and I think there is something to this concept. I feel like right now I want to say, there's nothing wrong with me. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with me. I just feel like it would be good to do. But I need to just put that guard down a little bit and acknowledge that I could benefit from it. And so that's my biggest resolution for this year.
I could definitely benefit because I went to therapy for a while after my mom passed away, and just in my opinion, I don't think that therapists are supposed to have facial reactions to things you tell them. And we got into it to a point where oh, you really want to know? Okay, well, I'll tell you. Okay, so this happened, and so I started, and I looked up, and she was like. She looked appalled and and
You're not
so
supposed to do that.
I go.
Why they put you on
feel
that
like
couch?
maybe
not
I
look at
told
their
you
face.
2 months, and then I didn't go back anymore.
Shit get
because
too real.
It seemed like I was being because I unloaded a few things that maybe was
Got too real.
Yeah, for the second
real.
session. I think we got too deep too fast for her.
She's like, we're still getting to
I
know
think
each
she was
other
just
here.
like, I'm going to help him get through his mother's passing, and then Right.
And then the dump truck.
Right then.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's good.
And so that's something. But for me, now this is going to be something that everyone says, right? But for me, it's fucking real, right? Because in my life, I have yo-yoed weight up and down, up and down, up and down, right? Like when I started boxing, I fucking dropped I dropped 90 pounds. When in the 8 months leading up to when I fought and then fought in the gloves, right? In 2018, I lost 80 or 90 pounds. I've done it 3 or 4 times in my life, okay, which is great, but also means old lard ass over here.
What happened?
Went
Why
back
did you
up and
stay?
gained. I lost all this weight. Let me celebrate.
Yeah.
And so this last time now, there was a reason for it because I fucked my back up to the point where I had to have surgery, and then I'm the kind of person I have to be active. Even if I'm dieting, I have to do something. Like you said, do something, and I walk. I was doing good. I'd walk 4 or 5 miles a day in a trail or whatever, and I hurt my back, couldn't do nothing. Then I had to have surgery. So it's been like a 5-month ordeal where I was already, when I hurt my back, trying to lose weight, and then I just put on the fucking pounds. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been fucking miserable. It fucks up my sleep. It fucks up when I'm awake. It fucks up everything, right? And it's made me depressed. It's made me embarrassed. It's all this shit. And finally, I'm just now, and I've kind of leaned on the crutch. Well, I can't do anything physical, so this is why. And so now they released me to go back to physical therapy. And I told them, no, you can go walk now. So now it's like, okay,
you can do it. Yeah.
Lord ass, let's get out and fucking start doing things. And so now for about a week, I've been back on to where I do it very simple. Okay, people ask me in the past how to lose weight. I will not eat over 1,800 calories in a day.
And walk.
And I'll do that for fucking 5, because I can do it. I've done it before. But now it's like, with the back injury, and now I'm 50, and it's so fucking hard.
It's harder, man, every day.
Because my fucking daughters, I love them with all my heart. And they're 13, and they're athletes, right? But they fucking eat the worst shit. They fucking, they're all, like last night, they did this big, oven tray of chicken nuggets and crinkle cut French fries, which are fucking delicious. There's not a bad crinkle cut French fry. And then we're gonna heat up some ramen noodles and all the other, everything that I shouldn't eat. And the smells, I was like the fucking Tom and Jerry when Jerry be asleep, and the aroma came and grabbed him by the nose, and I floated in the
pie
kitchen.
wafting from the window.
I just want something. So I said, no, I'm gonna have my turkey sandwich and my pop chips.
But it gets harder when you get older. It definitely does. And that's one of my things.
Right.
I'd done a really nice job because I was doing yoga and exercising and doing stuff. But then the last probably 8 months, I probably put 15 pounds back on.
Let me tell you something.
Just because I'm lazy, and this fucking holiday season is not easy because all the candy and shit's around. But I think we're kind of cleaning the house out. And if I do more real exercise instead of just half-assing it, then that will help.
I can eat so much.
I
can eat so fucking, and there's not. I don't know how I gained the weight. Oh, I know how I gained the fucking weight. I can eat so fucking much, and it's alarming.
Yeah.
Eat. It's like so it's that. Plus the holidays. Plus I couldn't do anything physically. So now and again I turned 50. Mm-hmm. This is you're talking about being pre-diabetic. You're talking about my heart. Talking about I want to be around for my girls. So it's not like you said. You get to a certain age where you don't care about the labels for people to see. You want quality, right?
It's not about the vanity of looking.
Yeah,
it's
this
about
is
being
not
healthy.
about me looking in the mirror or looking good to people because I don't fucking
Wouldn't
care.
hurt though, would it?
Right. But I do. Even though I'm fat, I still look good because I got that little something to me, like
you do.
Big Papa. But now it's everything. Like I want to be 80 years old. I want to wake up and not feel like shit. Mm-hmm. Like I want to but the one thing I've been doing, like we practice 2 or 3 times a week at basketball, and I'm not running up and down, but walking back. There's a lot of walking, a lot of steps going on, right? I want to coach a basketball practice and not have to go into the bathroom halfway. All right, girls, time out.
Daddy's tired.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so that I want to feel good, I want to live well, and I want to be happy and not feel like shit all the time. So that's my motivation. And honestly, I want to be alive.
Yeah.
I want to see my kids
see those
get
grandkids
old. I want to
someday.
see. Yeah.
So
that's my motivation. And so you guys hold me accountable.
Will.
Yeah.
And stop giving me so many delicious salty snacks from under your desk.
You come in there. I used to make you bend down to pick them up.
We need to have healthy snacks around here
Well,
because I'm fatter than I've ever been.
You're pretty good though.
I mean, that's part of my list of things too. My wife's trying to reframe instead of saying I need to lose weight. I just need to be healthier.
Yeah.
I just need to be healthier. That's and I need physically and mentally.
Yeah.
That's like I need to be healthier, and that's why
exercise
the
does that.
therapy
Eating
thing
right does that at all kind of work. I try
We
to
gotta take care of
the
ourselves.
Snacks I have in there are generally pretty healthy.
Yes,
It's
they
like
are.
nuts and things like that, but we less.
Right.
A lot of talk about nuts today.
nuts.
Steven's nuts being cradled in that underwear. Your nuts being cradled in that drawer over
make
there.
Him bend down to get the nuts.
And what sucks too is then when the seasons change, you get in the clothing you haven't worn in like 4 or 5 months, and that's the reminder. Like, let me show you how fat you just got. All right,
You keep the fat pants just in case.
they don't fucking button now. Shit. Like I hadn't worn this certain hoodie that I like a lot, and I'd found it, and I hadn't worn it in 5 months, and I put it on me, and it was like I was in a fucking straight jacket. I couldn't get out of it. I had to have Susie come and try to. I was gonna have her cut it fucking off.
The jaws of life cut me out of this.
I go, get this fucking thing off of me. She goes, you just wore this last year. I go,
It was a long time ago, lady.
These Lululemon pants, had a little difficult time buttoning this morning.
Oh, you'll be good though. You get to.
They're a little more forgiving though.
So that's all. And so you can comment
Here we
here
go.
on YouTube what your New Year's resolutions are or anything else. You want to give us the support. We're going to fucking do it. And this is the thing. You hold me accountable. I'm going to be accountable. And we're going to watch videos. And by the time we get to, my goal is when my daughters have their big 8th grade graduation in May,
looking good.
I'm gonna fucking
Draped
have a
in
suit
Lululemon.
on. I'm gonna have fucking Lululemon this and that, 4-way stretch, breathable. I'm gonna feel great. And it's all because it started right here, okay? This is where we have planted the seed. We've planted our seed here on this podcast. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you for watching and listening. Download where you download your favorite podcasts. Like and subscribe on YouTube. This has been Hot Mic with SSJ. Until next episode, the microphone is off.